Hello everyone, welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. I've missed y'all. It's been a minute. Okay, so I have a few videos to make, but before I do those, should I say, I thought I would just come on with a quick update, kind of like a recap of what's been happening, and then it won't seem so weird just jumping into normal videos. So, okay, since I have made a video, I officially have over 300 subscribers now, which is bananas. I was having a real rough time in Louisiana and saw that I got 300 while I was down there sitting in the hotel, and that made my day. So thank you guys to each and every single one of you who subscribed, who have watched, who come back. Thank you. So I wanted to start off with that. Okay, so like I said, I'll just do kind of a quick recap of my, I guess we could call it an adventure, I don't know. First things first though, this outfit, okay? I've been wanting like a tracksuit, like a sweatsuit thing for a while, and I've been holding out. Went to Louisiana, went to the Walmart down there, and obviously Mardi Gras is next week, and so everything, I don't know if normally everything is as cool. It's so cool down there, but I don't know if normally they have like Mardi Gras clothes. But anyway, I got a dadgum tie-dye Mardi Gras tracksuit and my pants. Oh, like, I could not be happier. I know it's ridiculous, but I plan on wearing it often. I love it. It's so soft. Anyway, and it's tie-dye, like I said, so it has a little brilliant fleur-de-lis, and yeah. Anyway, so turns out it was a really good trip. I was very, very nervous. Well, because I didn't know what to expect, right? So, but anyway, I got down there. The doctors, everyone was amazing. Everyone down there, I was so sweet, so helpful, so nice. I've never seen anything like it in my life. As far as like everyone in the hospital knew what they were talking about, which I feel like that should be a thing, but for some reason around here it's not. I'll just say that. But anyway, but yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. So I did my testing and things. They have to make sure I qualify, which I don't know why I wouldn't. I've been diagnosed with it twice, so it's like they just have to make sure, cover all their bases. I have to have blood work in 5 days, and then again in another 8 days after that. And then once I know if I qualify, I'll go back in March and start my treatment. And they said they have had amazing success rates with the treatment. That there's like a 28-day window of people, because like I said, there's only 11 people. Hopefully, everybody pray that I'm the 12th person. But right now, there are 11 people in this study. And they say that you have like a 28-day window where people like feel really good, and then they'll start to kind of, like their symptoms start to come back between like 28 to 32 days. And I've mentioned before, the medication is an IV infusion, and so they'll like hook me up like within the 15 minutes after they hook somebody up if they're feeling yucky after those 28 to 32 days, okay? If they're feeling bad, they hook them up to the IV, and within 15 minutes their symptoms are subsiding and they're feeling better. It's a miracle drug, is what it is. And I am so blessed to be a part of it. I'm so very thankful. Because I knew this whole thing was God's timing, and I just had to wait and be patient, and it's where I'm supposed to be. I know it is. Everyone down there, it went so smoothly that it couldn't be anything else, but that's where I'm supposed to be. So I'm ready. It was a lot. I was really nervous. Like I said, I went down there and they explained everything to me, and I think it'll be good. They haven't really had any weird side effects from the medication. Some people will kind of feel like burning in their chest for a little while, but she said that like within 24 hours that goes away. It's just some weird thing, but usually within the first like 15 to 20 minutes after like my infusion, then they'll know if I'm going to have adverse side effect. So, and they're going to stay in there with me the whole entire time. I will always have a nurse or a doctor or someone staying in with me. So I'll never like be in there by myself if something was to happen. It's so neat. I'm so very thankful. So anyway, I think that's all that has to do with that. I came back the day before yesterday. We drove home. We ended up driving 12 and a half hours home. We looped around the other way and went to my mama's house first. And then came back to my house. My mom and I live about an hour and a half away from each other. We drove through, there is right now currently as we speak, everything outside is covered in ice. Like as far as the eye can see. It's really pretty, just don't get out in it. It's nasty out there. Yeah. Anyway, my mom and I drove, well, my mom drove, I rode through the ice and the nastiness for a good 5 hours because we didn't want to get stuck because we knew it was just going to get worse, and it did, and it's a good thing. Anyway, God had his hand on us once again, so I know to say prayers were sent up for safe trips home. And I thank each of you that prayed for that. I know my family was praying for that. And so the one time that we like really truly slid was pulling in her driveway, trying to get in the garage, and it was like spinning out, couldn't get in the driveway, and we're like, come on, car, and it made it, and it was okay. So that was the only time that we really spun out. And then other than that, I mean, it was just kind of scary just because, but we made it. God is good. We made it home. My mom is home safe. I'm home safe. So now we're just waiting for blood work and to hear results. So, but while I was down there, other than getting a super cool outfit, also I got Mardi Gras overalls. That are the coolest overalls I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, I've always wanted to go to Louisiana. I know it's this far away from me. I live in Oklahoma. I mean, honestly, like, I've always thought that Ireland would be cool to go visit, but if I could go anywhere, that's where it would be, is to Louisiana and to New Orleans and to all of that down there, and it did not disappoint. I was so happy the whole time I was down there. There are palm trees. It was 70 degrees when we left down there, and it was like 70. We made it to Texas, and it was like 50, 40. We got into Oklahoma, and it's like 30 ice. We're like, we should have stayed. So if we'd had the kids with us, we would have stayed, for sure. And my hubby, for sure. We would have all stayed down there. So, anywho, because it was beautiful down there. Oh my goodness. I'd move down there in a heartbeat. I need y'all to know. Man. Okay, so real quick, before I get into my pretty yarns, because like I said, I had 2 days of testing. My mom is so sweet. After the first day of testing, she's like, I know you're not going to feel like it tomorrow, so today, let's go to Joann and just go check out their yarn. I was like, yes ma'am. So we did. She loves fabric, so we did that. But before I show you my pretty yarns, I'm going to keep y'all to the end, and I'm sorry, I probably should have done this first, because it's a lot of rambling. It's mostly an update, that's what it really is. But anyway, okay. Right after, okay, so on the way home we came, like, Louisiana, Texas, up from the south. And then on the way down there, we went through, like, Mena, Arkansas, and Murfreesboro, I believe is how you say it. Yes. And then, like, around Hot Springs and that way. So in between, like, almost to Hot Springs and I forget which other town. Anyway, there was this, on the side of the road, there was this little man, and he had all these, like, crystals for sale. I mean, probably, no exaggeration, like 30 to 40 of those giant card tables, like, full of crystals, all in his front, all behind the house. I mean, they were everywhere, and my mom and I are rock fanatics, and so we went about a quarter mile up, and we turned around, and we came back, and we made a friend. He was really sweet. So it was raining, and he had to come out there in his little walker, and so we felt bad. So that's what my mom's like, we totally overpaid for those rocks, but we didn't. It was okay. We didn't yeah, I hate it by any means. It was worth it. His little conversation was the sweetest. So, real quick, I want to show you guys the crystals that I got because they're so cool. Alright, so I got this one. I don't know if you guys can even see them, if they're going to be as neat as they are. But it has a full crystal on it. Isn't that neat? The guy said that his daughter and his son-in-law go out and dig these up, and they're just out there in the clay. So this was $10. The rock I just showed you was $10. And then he has these boxes of crystals. I want to tip it too much. That are just full. And they were $10. Ones like these. I mean, they're just perfectly flat. I mean, oh, they're so cool. That was the coolest spot. Anyway, so just, oh, you guys can tell how flat they are. Anyway, I like those. My mom got like a really big brown one that had, you could tell where the water had ran through it, and we decided she could probably plant flowers in it almost. I mean, it was so cool. And then she picked this one out. This is the one that spoke to her like that one did to me. Oh goodness. Isn't that neat? Like little worms. But yeah. See, they just look like rocks, and then they're just absolutely gorgeous. So we had a lot of fun with that little man. We talked about how we were going to the taking me to the doctor, and he's like, oh, I go to the doctor all the time, and showed like his pacemaker, and I mean, we made a friend. We definitely made a friend. He was too cute. So anyway, so if y'all are ever around that part of Arkansas, go check him out, because he was a super fun time to talk to, and if it hadn't been raining and cold, we probably would have hung out a lot longer. Just saying. Don't know his name, just know he was really cool. So, alright, so to yarn, I suppose. So like I said, we knew that the first day was probably the best day to get out, because the second day, I usually get really, really sick from anesthesia, so we knew the first day would be the best day. But God is so good, and I didn't even puke after anesthesia. I need y'all to know that. So good. Okay. So, sorry for the random whatever, but so good. Alright, so like I said, we went to Joann. They still were having the $1.74 sale, which was crazy on the Big Twist. I didn't get a whole lot. But, you know, whatever. But my mom needed to go to get some fabric. She's making these tea towels, and they're so cute. She's making little canning jars. She gets fabric that has like strawberries or cherries or something, and then she cuts out and sews like little applique on the tea towel, and it makes it look like little canning jars, and they're absolutely adorable. And so I got her some cherry material, got me some yarn. So alright, so first things first, I have the one Elmo, the ones, what are they called, the Sesame Street One Hat Wonders. I have one Elmo. I've discussed how important Momo is in our home. So I got the one to make my daughter a hat, and then asked my son if he wanted a hat. He's like, I'd wear a hat. He's 17. He's like, yeah, I'd wear an Elmo hat. I'm like, well, right on. So I got stuff to make him another one to make him an Elmo hat. And then obviously I have 3 kiddos. You can't not make them all a hat. So Cookie Monster. Cookies. I'm so excited. So yeah, it'll fall there. So I got those. So everyone's gonna have a hat. Okay. Then, I think I just got 2. Yep. As far as the Big Twist value goes, oh, here, let's do this real quick, just for fun, in case anyone needs specs on these. You never know. There may be someone that's wondering. Okay. They're 4-weight. They're 95 yards or 87 meters. And it's too dark over here to read the needle size because it's a little bitty tiny. I'm just going to be honest with you, but yeah, so there should be enough to make everyone a hat. If not, I have coordinating colors. It'll be fine. Okay, so Big Twist value, 380 yards or 347 meters, 4-weight, 5mm hook or needle. Okay, so I got 2 in Varsity Green. I don't know where to set anything. purple. Not that it looks purple. Sorry about the lighting over here, y'all. See, that's not helping either. Purple. I got these both the same. Yep. 2 of the dark denim. The worsted dark denim. That's what it's called. Sorry about the lighting. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not really sure why it's... Well, I mean, I know why it's dark and yucky out now, but... Because it's dark and yucky out. But anyway. Okay. I got 2 of the cream, which I was excited because I couldn't get that one online. So, yay. And I got another orange. Because I plan on... These are all the orange ones, but... I want to make a really cool Halloween something. A big cool Halloween blanket. I don't know. I have plans. So, okay. So then I got 3 of these. The Red Heart Dreamy stripe, which if you haven't tried this yarn, I suggest you do. I like it a whole lot. It is a bulky 5. Although, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's a 4, but that's my own personal. I guess like the kind of halo fuzz on it makes it a 5. I don't know. It suggests you use a 6.5 crochet hook or a 6mm knitting needle. It's 100% acrylic, 355 yards or 325 meters. This is the color Caribbean. Ooh. It's just pretty blues and greens and grays. I got 3 of those. They were $2.50 each. Deals all around. Okay, and then last thing I got at Jillian. They had these. I had never even seen these before. I'm sure a lot of y'all have, but they had the Heartland Lion Brand Heartland Tweed. What it looks like. I used part of this one and then had to rip it. But okay, it's a medium 4 weight. It suggests you use a 5.5mm knitting needle or 6mm crochet hook. There are 200 yards or 183 meters. And this is the color Mount Rainier Tweed. So these were buy 2 get 1 free. Almost said get 1 3. Nope. Buy 2 get 1 free. And this pretty tweed. It's again the light. It's not my friend, but it's gorgeous. And I made my mom some fingerless gloves while we were sat there and watched Titanic. It was a good time. Titanic is sad, even 25 years later. Well, 100 something years later, but you know, ugh, that movie. Anyway, so we watched Leo and we both crocheted and it was wonderful. My mama even crocheted. She hasn't crocheted in a while, but we got her some yarn at Walmart and a hook and we just hung out and watched movies and crocheted and had girl giggles and it was amazing. Okay, so while we were at Walmart, while she got her yarn, I got 3 more random ones. Okay, I got this one because I only have the one, and I can't ever find this color here, and it is so pretty, and I only got one. I don't know why. I had a big giant tub of them. Anyway. Okay, this is the Mainstay Yarn, which I love Mainstay. It's 100% acrylic. 285 yards or 260 meters. It's a 4 weight. It suggests you use a 5.5 hook or needle, whatever you are into. This is the color Blue Multi, I believe. Yep. Blue Multi. It's just blue variegated. But I got another one of those because I really like that color. And then I got, also in Mainstay, the color pink. Why not? I hadn't seen this one at our Walmart either, so grabbed it. And then I grabbed this one because my dear sweet friend Angelia and her little sunshine bear that she has been making is the color, I'm guessing, yellow. Sure enough, it's just yellow. I thought about grabbing a few of these. I wasn't sure at that point if she had found them at her Walmart, but she had, so that was awesome. But I think I need a little sunshine bear in my life. I love hers. It is so cute. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check her out. Angelia Crocheting House Mouse. Or it's like a Happy Bear, I believe is what it's called. So I got one because I just want a little one. Hers is perfect, like the perfect size for Care Bears. I love Care Bears. That's what it's supposed to be. But anyway, Sunshine Bear made me happy. So I got that to make me one. And I think that's all of that. Let's see, what are we up to? 20 minutes. Okay, real quick, I'm going to show you guys what I worked on in the car, because this is all Louisiana based, and then that way I did it and I can move on with my thing, maybe. Okay. This is what I worked on. Okay, these are all big twists. I have my rainbow cake stitch marker from Mama Kayla. Okay, so this was my blanket. I just did random rows of either 2 or 1. No real order, no real anything that made sense. Like I said, they're all big twists. This is the obviously white, big twist teal, big twist coral, grape, varsity yellow. So that's what I worked on, other than some of Mama's gloves, and I worked on my shawl a little bit in the car, but mostly that blanket. I started it. So anyway, but yeah, so once again, I thank you guys so very much for the prayers. You have no idea how much they mean, how much they meant, how much they still mean. I think I'm in Louisiana. I think it's right where I'm supposed to be, and it's very, very neat. So, like I said, it sounds like a absolute miracle, and I'm very thankful. So, anywho, that's my update. So I missed y'all. And thank you guys so much for hanging out and waiting for me and subscribing, even though I haven't been making videos. But I have a couple more to make. I'm gonna change out of my cool outfit. I'm not changing out of these pants. I hate to tell y'all, leaving the pants on. But I'll change out of my Louisiana costume just for a minute. I love this thing. This is like my new favorite outfit. So good. Okay, so anyway, so for all you people from Louisiana, for real, you guys are all so sweet. I had no idea. I mean, like you always hear how people from Oklahoma are real sweet. I mean, it's like a whole other thing down there. Everyone is just so thoughtful and generous and sweet, and just, what can we do to help you? And it's a whole other place, especially doctor-wise. It's a whole other thing. It's amazing. So I think, like I said, where I'm supposed to be. So it's good. I really don't know how else to end this other than to just say, God is good all the time. So, alright. So thank you guys so very much for watching to the end of my Louisiana ramblings, because this is a long one. But there was yarn. So, I mean, it wasn't all bad, right? I guess. And crystals. Come on now. Real Arkansas crystals. Miss Angelia is a lucky lady. Just saying. Alright. Well, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.